Hey guys, it's Lemon Host and welcome to another review. Now, I know I said the next one was going to be Security Breach, but this is the thing. I'm going to leave for Seattle and I'm going to be gone for like 2 weeks. So I need to make a video to, I guess fill you guys up until I actually get to Security Breach. And what better than Kino Der Toten? Kino Der Toten is without a doubt one of, if not the most popular zombies map of all time. Even people who've never played zombies knows exactly what Kino Der Toten is. And why is that? Well, after the zombie success with World at War, people weren't thinking they would actually bring that shit back. Well, they were wrong, because our boys at Treyarch decided to make a new and improved zombies mode in their new game, Black Ops 1. They would continue the storyline with the Ultimates crew, and they would keep all the features from the last game, like perks and pack-a-punch. But they would try to improve the engine and add new weapons and wonder weapons. BO1 is a marvel to look at nowadays, because this is when they try to experiment with zombies by making maps that are distinctly different from everything else. Now, how did Kino Der Toten do as a launch map? Is there a reason why it's still popular to this day? Well, let's find out. There's not as much story here as Doris, but there is a little detail that was very interesting, and I don't think many people were expecting it at the time when it released. They made an intro cutscene for this map that you can watch if you play the map solo. It's a cutscene where Richtofen makes an entry in what I'm guessing is a tape recorder. Now let me recap that at the end of Doris, the characters used the teleporter to get out of there, and it took them to another Group 935 facility, which is located in a theater. This is what Richtofen says in his tape.
Entry 741021! Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
According to this tape, the teleporter, which is called the MDT, can not only teleport them, but can also travel in time. It's basically a teleporter mixed in with a time machine. Richtofen didn't even know this, and the motherfucker worked on it. He also has no idea where Samantha is, so I'm guessing he also has no idea that she's the one controlling the zombies. Besides that, we see little things here and there story-wise. For example, when you use the teleporter, there's a slight chance that you teleport to a random location, one of these being Samantha's room. I find this interesting because the teddy bear from the box is there, meaning the teddy bear belongs to her. I like all of this, and it doesn't take that long to put the pieces together. Also, when you go into the projector room, you can find blueprints for Richtofen's test experiments for 115. One of them being his first ever zombie, and a picture of a dog, which is the Hellhound. Fun fact, the Hellhound is actually Samantha's dog, Fluffy. That's some fucked up shit, Richtofen. Overall, story's interesting, and it only gets more complicated from here. The visuals of Kino are simple yet successful. The map is a theater. However, it's taken over by Group 935 to be used as one of their locations, so there's obviously a shit ton of Nazi memorabilia around the place. Almost everywhere you go, there's Nazi swastikas right in your face. And for some weird and honestly scary fucking reason, there's portraits of the Ultimates crew. Why? I still don't fucking know. But besides that, it looks exactly how a theater should look. There are posters of films they're playing, such as a show about the devil and Pygmalion, but instead of a Pygmalion, it's the Illuminati. They got the chairs that the people sit down in, but now it's completely wrecked. They got the curtain that reveals when the film starts, and they got the television that plays the films. You can even find a way to go into the projector room where they're playing the film and actually record yourself on it. There's a dressing room, there's an alley that leads into another dressing room. The outside compared to other zombie maps actually looks pretty fucking beautiful. Look at the sky, it's a nice cool blue. No darkness, no creepy atmosphere, just simple. And that's what this map is as a whole in the visual side of things. It's simple. It gives off a creepy feeling on the inside with the broken chairs and the dressing room. I really enjoy it, and it does the job nicely. There are also these pieces of the 115 meteor that you can find around the map that are glowing the red ooze from the OG Shino Nunua. There are even new zombies called crawlers. They're these weird spider-like creatures with no eyes and big teeth. They also shoot out gas that blinds you when you kill them. We also have the new wonder weapon, and look at this baby. Look at it. I always wanted a blow dryer as a gun. Anyway, all in all, visually, this map is great and fits the atmosphere perfectly. The sound is cool, but there's not too much to talk about. You start off the map teleporting, so you get some creepy teleporting sounds. Other than that, it's just any other zombies map with the same sound design. Also, here's me bopping a good old jug. But the soundtrack, oh my god, the soundtrack! We got another secret song in this map, and this song, my friends, is my favorite song in the entirety of Zombies. At least for now. And that song is 115. The drums are the fucking best part about the whole song. They got the singer Elena Siegeman from Beauty of Annihilation and Doris, so she can play this song, and she does an amazing job of being a demon. I still love the Bring Me 115 part. It pumps me up and gives me chills at the same time. And besides that, the voice acting is also great. They make Rick Toffin even crazier, and that is a positive, trust me.
Without bullets, I'll have to resort to stabbing! I can smell my own blood! Fear me! Oh, they will be all over the floor, und the walls, und the ceiling! I need to find some ammunition!
Takeo's still boring as fuck.
You lack focus. I have no ammo. I have no honor. You kill me? No, I kill you.
Nikolai's even funnier than before, which I didn't think could happen.
I like it rough, but not that rough. You know how to say owned in Russian? Owned! Have a round on me! Get it? Never mind, fuck you. Oh, that smells disgusting. Like my fourth wife. She's pretty. Pretty and smelly. Weird combo.
And Dempsey's still the crazy marine motherfucker.
K to the I to the A, some bitch! Hey, player! I need more ammo or we're going down! Fucker caught me napping!
Overall, sounds pretty good, and the soundtrack is the best one so far. The gameplay of Kino Der Toten is very, very simple. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Kino doesn't really introduce anything new to the zombies formula. There are some cool things that they introduced, but I don't think it's super revolutionary. However, I don't think that's a problem because this was a launch map. I think out of any launch map in Zombies history, this is the best one for casuals. I think anybody who's never played Zombies before can play this and have a very fun time with it. It doesn't take much time to understand how this map works, and it was one of the first maps I ever played. This is literally my dad's favorite map, and I can see why. Let me try to show you what I mean. The map design of this map is very linear. You can only go one way, and it literally just takes you to the power. In previous maps, you had multiple different scenarios that you can play, but with Kino, you only have one way. I don't actually mind it all that much. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it can be a little boring, but for casuals, this is very simple stuff to understand. But the real fun with this map is when you turn on the power. When you turn on the power, you get access to Pack-a-Punch almost immediately. There's a teleporter on the stage, and all you have to do is connect the teleporter to the main frame, which is at spawn. After that, you teleport inside the teleporter, and bam, you're at Pack. It's almost baffling to see how easy it is to get to Pack-a-Punch. Probably the most essential thing that you need if you want to get to a high round. For casuals, this is a very easy thing to do. It takes almost no brain power to actually get to Pack-a-Punch on this map, and I enjoyed that to a certain extent. After that, you basically just train for as long as you can. This is what I like to call simple. With friends, Kino is a very fun and easy map to hop on and play for maybe 20 minutes or so. The map design is linear but easy to understand. There's even a map that you can use if you're lost, and not only that, but it shows you where the mystery box is with a green light on the location that it's currently in. This feature is honestly underrated because you can easily lose the box if you got a teddy bear. And it has one of the best training spots that I've ever seen in a fucking zombies map. The stage is so big and has so many places to juke the zombies that it's almost impossible to die. I love the stage, but never open this door or you render the stage completely fucking pointless. Now to some people this might sound boring and like there's nothing to play this map for. Well, there is something they introduced, and I'm very excited to talk about it. The Thunder Gun. This gun is top 3 wonder weapons of all time, in my opinion. This gun seems pretty weird, and it has shitty ammo, so what can it possibly do to save my life? Well, I'm glad you asked, because with one simple press of the shoot button, you blow all the zombies away into Kingdom Hearts! This is stupid overpowered, and I love it. This kind of wonder weapon is what I like to call a save me wonder weapon. The job of it is to save you when you're cornered, or about to be, or when you're red screened. I love the Thunder Gun, man. It's such a fun weapon to use, and it's definitely one of the reasons why I love coming back to Kino. It also makes the training strategy a lot more easier to do, since if you almost get fucked, you pop that baby out and you blow them away. The only downside is that in Black Ops 1, the Thunder Gun doesn't drop power-ups, so it truly is just a save-me wonder weapon. This was also the first map to introduce the quick revivability for solo players, so I applaud this map for that. Like, finally, this fucking thing is not a waste of money. I can actually not die for 3 times. That's cool. They even introduced a new zombie type that spawns in with the normal zombies. These were basically the first mini-bosses in zombies history. They're called crawlers, and they're also one of the most annoying zombies in history. These motherfuckers require you to aim at the floor, and not only that, but when you kill them, they let out a gas that blinds you if you get near it, or straight up damages you if you're on top of the corpse when it explodes. I hate these little fucks, and I'm sad to say that they do come back in future maps. And just like Darius, they introduced a new power-up. This new power-up is called Fire Sale, and what it does is very helpful in the early rounds, but not so much in the later. How it works is that all the mystery box locations have a mystery box in them now, and instead of 950 bucks, it's 10 bucks for as long as the fire sale lasts. This is really great for early rounds because if you have shitty guns or really want to get a wonder weapon, then this is the power up for you. However, if you already have good guns or pack a bunch of guns, then this power up is honestly useless. And not only that, but you can only get this power up if the box moved at least once in your game. So basically, you probably already have good guns by the time you get a fire sale. But I still like it, and the chances that you can get a wonder weapon because of this power up, it's too great to pass. And finally, I have one more thing to talk about. You remember the pistol when it was Pack-a-Punch? That fucking crazy overpowered explosive weapon? Well, now they made it better with the Mustang and Sally, the explosive duo. It's fucking insane when you're training, and trust me, they will all die. I love the Mustang and Sally, and so does my dad. My dad loves this shit. Kino Der Toten is a very simple map with some cool additions to make you want to keep coming back to it. I can explain Kino Der Toten in 3 words. Simple and clean. And I ain't talking about Kingdom Hearts. It's a map that doesn't innovate in much, but it doesn't need to. It's a very fun map that has everything that can make a great zombies map, no matter how much it didn't innovate to the whole zombies. For casuals, this is the best map in the world, and I can see why. Kino is no doubt the most iconic zombies map of all time, and a lot of people's favorites. And honestly, I think it deserved it. It was the start of BO1 Zombies, and a pretty fun start at that. So I'm gonna give Kino Der Toten a 9 out of 10. Well, Kino is simple and clean, a really fun map to play nowadays, especially for casuals. I enjoy it. It's not one of the best, but it's pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next review, which might be, I hope, is Security Breach. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.